Hello, I'm David John Roach. I'm a composer and I'm going to talk about some orchestral scores that I like. Not just the music, but the published editions too. Today, I am talking about Tōru Takemitsu's From Me Flows What You Call Time. This piece was commissioned for the Boston Symphony Orchestra and Seiji Ozawa by the Carnegie Hall Corporation. I think what attracts me to this piece immediately is that it is for 5 percussionists and orchestra. If they weren't soloists, which they are, it would be a pretty hefty percussion section, and that's cool. Here are the 3 things I would like to say about this piece. Number 1, straight off the bat, I love the delicate and unusual scoring. There are high string harmonics that are softly bowed, page 12. I love the way this is written out. It's like a little nest of notes or a puzzle. There's a frequent expansion from tutti strings into a fully divided section, and this reflects a narrative concern, a push and pull between more traditional writing and less traditional writing. I love the soft solos throughout the piece, like the flute at the beginning with its alternate fingerings. This makes everything sound ethereal and airy. I also love the quiet drum solos later on too. This is a piece for 5 percussionists and orchestra, remember. Generally speaking, I love the density and the specificity of the scoring. I think the aleatoric writing is super impactful and well deployed, and I love the use of steel drums. For me, it's tied with Unsuck Chin's violin concerto for the coolest use of steel drums. In short, deliberate and adventurous writing is incredibly important, and it is everywhere in this piece. Secondly, the overall style of the engraving and presentation of the score is fantastic. The Aeolian rustling on page 21 is so cool. You can find lots of multi-stave beaming, something I associate super strongly with Takemitsu. And the markings above the score reflect the aesthetic of the piece, and these are so unusual. Waving windows and the promised land are so provocative, it just forces my interest. There is a style, there is a sense of character, it's important and it's fantastic. Finally, I love the title of this piece and the look of this edition. It's just the coolest. For whatever reason, Takemitsu's titles just reach some part of my core. They're linked aesthetically to the piece, and they have a definite reason for being there, but above all, they just make me interested. I want to know what the piece is. Titles are important. I also love the yellow cover of this short edition. I think it's really well done. I think the score is really well edited, and I love the inclusion of a little hand-drawn diagram by Takemitsu. A really nice touch. If you don't know this piece, do yourself a favour and check it out. It's a really beautiful piece of music, and it's super rich. From its large-scale orchestral scoring to the Tibetan Buddhist aesthetic links, this is a really fabulous piece of music, and if you're into contemporary classical music, I strongly recommend listening to it.